One last thing about identity politics. Stan Grant is a journalist. He's had a career most journalists could only dream of. Fame, influence, money. Host of a Channel 7 current affairs show when he was quite young. Won a Logie for it. Foreign correspondent then for CNN. Host of a show here on Sky. Host of shows on the ABC. A broadcast legend, he was called today on news.com.au. And pampered and petted by the establishment. Charles Sturt University has just made him one of its Vice-Chancellor's chairs. So, as an individual, a great success. But identity politics says no. Stan Grant is actually a victim. And he says it too, being Aboriginal. Through 3 of his 4 grandparents, he's actually a victim of racism. Torn by it, devastated. Can't rest. And last night the ABC gave this reborn race warrior 3/4 of an hour on 4 Corners to tell us how racist we all were, how awful to him, to black people generally. And it ended with this appeal.
There is nothing I would want more than to be free of the chains of history. There is nothing I would want more than for my children to live in a world where they can be all that they want to be. But we're not there yet. But it is us. It is black people in America. It is black people in Australia who have walked the longest road and carried the greatest burden, and our people who ask all of you to walk the last part of that journey with us.
To that, Stan, I say this. I'm not walking anywhere with you, and certainly not walking the dead end of your race politics, your us and them and you and my people. The best I can promise you is that I will treat you and everyone else as an individual regardless of colour or race, always have. And looking at you, Stan Grant, the individual, I say this, you lucky, lucky man. Look at your life. Stop whinging. Look instead at how tough it is for so many other Australians, whether they're white, whether they're black, Asian or African. Why should any of those people cry for you? Now, if you really do have trouble dealing with the chains of history, this dead weight, the poetry, this dead weight that seems not to have held you down, then that is really your problem. I feel no obligation at all to help you or walk anywhere with you. I've taken nothing from you, and you haven't ever carried any burden for me. I see no reason to help you over the millions who have less, including people I do help. Stop obsessing about your race. Stop counting your hurts. Count your blessings. Much healthier. Count your blessings, demand less of others, and give more credit to your fellow Australians and to the country that has blessed you with such a great life.